Hello, Pokemon trainers. It is Pokemon Trainer Chuck, and I hope y'all are having a fantastic day. So I'm recording this video after the Gold Wild event. Y'all saw on my community post that I posted both days. And so this video is just to express my thoughts, what I thought was well, what didn't go well, where there might be some rooms for improvement, and you know, leave me down below your same thoughts, what y'all guys thought. So just a full disclosure, I did do the ticketed event for this, so just keep that in mind. This is where I'm seeing everything based on that. So let's start with the good. I think this was very creative. I think especially towards the most aspect, it was phenomenal in concept. Execution went decent, and definitely should do more of this. Way to go, Niantic. Good job. That is the main things I can say about it. I thought that they did good with the back and forth rotation. I even thought the little last 15 minutes where there was all those mighty Pokemon was also a phenomenal idea. That's a lot of the great aspects about this. And here's some things I felt that was not so great. The system was still glitchy, which, I mean, I know I can't help all of that, but I feel like there's something they could do to make it better. Shiny rates seemed to be not that high. I think they could have had a little bit more variety as well. And my other thing is, when it came to the 3-star rates, I did not see any 3-star rates that was not a Snorlax with the costume. And I'm like, okay. So that's like where it was like major negatives. And then here are things that were like, I feel like also could improve on this. So first, I feel like because it was only 2 different types of the wild spawns, I feel like they could have added more, like more Pokemon, because there were only 12 that were for each type. So there was a total of 24 Pokemon that was going back and forth every other hour. But I feel like I feel like they could have, if they kept it for the 2 days, they could have added more to it. So instead of 12, if they added an extra 4 to 12 more Pokemon, depending on what they were, I feel like that could have helped, at least in the wild spawn aspect. Another thing is to, like, don't get me wrong, Toxtricity was great, but that was like the very like overly abundant thing, which is, don't get me wrong, is fine. But with the raids too, like, it could have been nice to, like, if they added more like electric and poison type Pokemon for like raids, in my opinion. For like, not the Gigantamax, that was fine. Dynamax, that's fine. But you know, they could have added more electric and poison type Pokemon for like the 5-star raids or even mega raids. Like, don't get me wrong, I do think the Kyogre and Groudon and Palkia and Dialga are great. Please do not get it misconstrued. But if this theme was only electric and poison type, maybe thinking about it, what could have made it a little bit better or a little bit more all coherent with theming could be, you know, let's say Zapdos, Raikou, Zekrom. That's 3 different electric 5-star raid bosses that they could have had during the electric hours. And then for the poison hours, ooh, I don't really think there's too many poison type legendary Pokemon besides what, Naganadel off the top of my head. I'm thinking, and I believe there's also the Eternamax, which we don't have yet. I don't think we have Naganadel either. Yeah, well, we could have had that because we do have a lot of Mega Poison type Pokemon. Because we could have done Mega Gengar, Mega Beedrill. I think there's a third Mega with a Poison type as well. But just saying, something a little, we could have potentially do something a little different. I think if they bring it back next year, they could do 2 other different types that are, I don't know, like maybe like a water grass. Well, I think they kind of like do 2 like neutrals, so they could do Steel Dark. I don't know. But just saying, I feel like this is overall a great event. I think Niantic should continue doing stuff like this and trying different things. And yeah, I hope everybody is having a great day. And we'll be seeing you next time. See you later, Pokemon trainers.